make any plans for 2022, Rich.
No, not at all. After the last 2 years,
Really?
why
Yeah,
make plans?
we do have to make plans, and they are pretty new plans that are going to have to be made. We got to get action steps in there.
Yeah.
I'm BJ Flagg, and
I'm Rich G, and this is episode 221, How to Find Purpose and Meaning in Our Work, Our Goals for 2022.
it's been almost 2 years with COVID, and, it's fundamentally changed our lives and how we do business everywhere, 360.
Yeah, in fact, many business owners have been running full tilt the entire time. I have,
I know.
reacting swiftly to each crazy course correction, shutdowns, supply chain issues, resignations, hybrid work. I could keep going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, when you think today, we want to help every one of you to reset your 2022 and find a more proactive position to take to grow your business.
Yeah, so let's have a conversation.
Awesome. So, Rich, just tee us off here on the first. What direction do you feel they need to go to first?
Well, we want you to think back to when you first started your company. Okay.
Yeah.
Sit down in a chair, think back. What were the real reasons why you stopped working for the man and started working for yourself?
What were the drivers that helped you make this major shift in your career? Did you see an opportunity? Did you, I don't know, follow your passion? Did you know that you could do better than what was happening right then? What was it? What was that nugget?
Yeah, what was that motivation you had? Are they still part of your daily motivation, or have you forgotten about them? A lot of people that have been in business for a long time forget about the real reason why they started the business. Do you bring them back into your workday? Do your current clients help you reach your original goals? What's going on?
Yeah. And, so many times what helps us get there might also help us get back on track.
Yeah.
So we're looking for the nugget. We're looking for that original thought.
So BJ, what's our second action?
I would suggest getting clarity on your direction. So you've got your nugget, you remember you've got your thing. You want to take out your 2021 plan, read it through, just sit quiet, read it through, and think about the past year and what you've been through. We don't want you to copy and paste that plan into the 2022 plan. We want you to take only the components that will add focus and purpose to your new year. So It's a
Yeah.
little bit different than a normal year.
Yeah, you can't go through 2 years of seismic change and not create a new vision for your company's future. This is the time to build in proactive steps to get your business to a new level.
Take the managers out. A lot of times people think, oh, I'm in a bubble, I'm going to do it all myself. No,
Yeah.
you've been through that. You've done what we just talked about. Take your managers out for a walk. Go outside the building. If you're still remote, ask them to meet you somewhere and tell them very directly, we're going to talk blue sky ideas.
Yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts. Be positive, be encouraging, put a little thoughts in there, get all, how can we alter the company's landscape? Use words that make them understand you're thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
And you want to impart with them your thoughts, but be a good listener. How many times have we said that, Rich?
Phones have two lines. You have to talk and listen.
Exactly. But then go and capture their ideas and initiatives and incorporate them into the future plans. By doing this, all of a sudden you have a stakeholder. You have somebody who is now part of the company and they know you've listened. So it's a win-win.
Cool. Your third action is start to develop steps and actions to move forward positively. Okay. That's it. You can come up with ideas, but then you have to take action. Don't just keep your plans in a notebook in a top drawer. Write them on a big sheet and post them on your wall.
Yeah. This is where I want you to remember those FBI shows where they make that incredible room with all the things on the wall and the different threads connecting this and that. And
All the
all
serial killers, all the victims.
serial killers do this. And you want to be as physical, put physicality into it, be energetic, be
Yeah.
showing it, go back, visit it, move things around. We want you to think of it more in a physical sense as opposed to typing it in.
Yeah, this
That'll
is
be the
nice.
next thing you do.
Yeah, we have a nice vision statement on a piece of paper that we never look at.
Yes.
Then
Right.
start to integrate them into your quarterly, monthly, weekly plans. Build them into your calendar. I know it's going to be difficult at first, but doing one after the other, or what will happen is you're going to find it infinitely easier as you move along.
Oh, definitely. And I think make sure you enlist assistance with your actions to help them move faster and be, easier on your workload. You will be surprised if you look back at your workload these last 2 years. You have taken on stuff. You've lost an employee, you took on their work. You have somebody go part-time, you took on their things. You don't realize how much you took on but never gave back. So
Yeah.
get that going.
And keep the momentum moving. Sometimes an action or step might take you down the wrong path. Then back up and find the new path or action. Don't get discouraged and give up and stick that paper in a drawer and never think about it again. We want you to keep that action because we want you to rebuild that energy that helped you start the business to help you continue the business and grow it.
Yeah, for sure. The fourth way I want to kind of direct our actions is be proactive in expecting reactive moments. We got a little lazy when business was good and everything was great. We didn't really have to have a backup plan. Now you got to have a backup plan. As you
Mhm.
look back in the last 2 years, map out all the divots and pivots. You really want to say to yourself, actually, give them names and say, you want to create an if then type of scenario sheet that will get all your thoughts down. And this way you can always go back and, look at it. It's just such a great way to kind of get them out of your body and onto paper.
Yeah, and think supply chain issues. If this happens, do I have a backup vendor? Do I need to foster new relationships? How can our company be a second source for other firms? Think of it both ways. Constantly, don't keep doing the same old stuff because you might get caught. You need to be flexible and take advantage of opportunities and be assertive and bold sometimes.
Yeah. Rich knows I had in large format printing, 2 printers go out of business, and I had a 3 vendor policy. So two-thirds gone. I have had to step up my game, meet new people, get those newer people into play. And I didn't go with 2. This time I have 4 because I said to myself, I don't want to get caught in that again. That's not the way I want to run a business. So it's really important to be very proactive there. Being proactive with ideas that will make it so much easier for you to react in a moment proactively. You'll see something on the horizon, you'll know what to do. You'll be able to plan accordingly, which is so great.
Yeah, we're not saying doomsday. We're
No.
saying create a positive reaction ahead of your worst concerns. Then they will materialize, or you'll be prepared for them when they materialize. You've got this. Clearly, you have it. It's there for the taking. You just have to be a little bit more proactive.
Exactly. We've got if you want to kind of dig deeper into this topic, we've got a great book, Your Next 5 Moves. I love this book. Master the Art of Business Strategy by Patrick Bet-David. I think you're going to really enjoy this.
Yeah, successful entrepreneurs and chess grandmasters have the vision to look at pieces in front of them and anticipate their next 5 moves. Whether you feel like you've hit a wall or lost your fire or are looking for innovative strategies to take your business to the next level, your next 5 moves has the answer.
You're going to gain clarity on what you want and who you want to do it with, the strategy to help reason in a boardroom or a war room. It's just, there's so many good things.
Yeah, growth tactics for good times and bad, skills and insight. So it's a great book. I think you'd really like it. And it's going to help you rejigger that passion, that fire that you had when you first started your business.
Yeah. And that's it. Our first premium sponsor is Rich G, high performance coach. If you're nervous that 2022 is right around the corner and you haven't started making plans for the new year, Rich G might be the prescription for 2022. If your business needs a little zhoosh just to get more clients, make more money, and pass by your competition, you need to put Rich G on speed dial to take advantage of all the insight and techniques he has to offer. Go to richg.com to chat with Rich today.
And our second premium sponsor is BJ Flagg. Do you want to start the year with the absolute best plan for social media that supports your key sales and marketing goals? Look no further. You need to call BJ Flagg and her team at New Renew Brand Marketing. As a full-service brand marketing firm, New Renew can consult on the area of social media with a keen view of your overall marketing strategy. Reach out today. That's NURENU.com.
Thank you to our producer and king of creative, Rich Scalzo, who we are so grateful to work with. He brings us the best small business podcast every Tuesday.
Have an unbelievable week and catch you later.